So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Draw play. Quarterback keeps it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Might be looking to run. He breaks into the open. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. It would have been a 45-yard field goal attempt from here, but they'll go for it instead. They'll move the tight end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab past the marker. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try to snap it quickly. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Tight end now in motion. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama!
Momentum is such a real thing in college football, and scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the 2nd half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So the 16-play drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. It's Sayin. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Brings it in down the left side. Wide open Smith. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw time, running short in the half. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Simpson. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
That's the end of the first half. Ohio State 14, Alabama
7. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
There's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dances away to buy time. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Miller. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Power football with the run. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Alabama pushing the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Coming up, 4th down.
They'll send out the kicker here.
31 on the field goal. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3,
These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Well, there's an example of how this tight end could be a big weapon in the passing game. That time on the corner route. Does a nice job separating from the defender and hauling in the catch.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time on target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And you got to... versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man! And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The bad news, he didn't get the 1st down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have 1 timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Making side adjustments here. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Young. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. QB draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's going up top here late in the game. And he's got it inside the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Not much doing there. Just picked up a couple before going out of bounds to stop the clock. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to fire on second down. Moving away from pressure. He wants a big play here late. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And with 3 seconds left, a last chance to extend the game into overtime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
And remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Run in the red zone, it's Peoples. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And the defense was locked in. You can tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Third and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. And this throw is incomplete.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Passing on the field goal that would give them the lead. They'll go for it on 4th and long. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and they get nothing here in the first possession of overtime.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the run. Turn it. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. He got it. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
Game on the line. They've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
Man, that's why I want the ball second in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run it in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents